Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So let's start on the 4-hour chart. Here at the Ethereum chart, we are dealing still with a price range. Okay, it reminds me a little bit of the Solana chart with the exception that Solana actually reached the top of the range. All right, so here we can just see that weakness on the Ethereum chart. And yeah, Ethereum is weak, you can't deny it. The ETH BTC chart shows a downtrend, still active, failed upside reversal so far at least. And we're still in the sideways range and haven't broken out. This would be needed, break above this purple trend line here around 3,870, 3,900. Absolutely needed to confirm further that we are starting to move up in this fifth wave here to the upside of an even larger third wave. That's a similar wave count that I'm also tracking for Bitcoin, but Ethereum is just weaker. So there are two pathways from a bullish point of view that I can see here that I'm following. The first one is this triangle, which I really find a suitable wave count. In this triangle, we have an A wave down, a B wave up, a C wave down, a D wave up. Ideally would have pushed a little higher, but it did what it needed to do. It was only a 3-wave move up. So at least, well, I could count it 5 waves if I really want to, but it looks better as like a 3-wave move. You know, this rally from the 5th of July to the 22nd of July, and then a dip into support. And from here, ideally, we see a reaction to the upside. Well, we did, right? We did. Actually, I'm going to get to that in a minute. But then from a triangle point of view, the wave 4, after a third wave topped here, the wave 4 triangle might have bottomed already, and we could be in the next move up. But it would require a break, first of all, above the 22nd of July high, which was at 3,570 pretty much, to indicate that this is playing out, plus then a break above 3,985, which is the top of the 28th of May, 27th, 28th. In a different scenario, which practically doesn't really make a great difference, we already saw a low in wave 4 here on the 5th of July, like on the Bitcoin chart. This would be a wave 1 to the upside of the next wave up, wave 2 to the downside, and we're now watching for a third wave rally, then a 4, 5, and so on. This would just be a different way of how the subdivisions are labeled, but it would not really make a great difference in practice. So looking at the 1-hour chart, a few days ago on Twitter, posted here this update about Ethereum. It was on the 25th, so yeah, a few days ago. Make sure you follow us here as well for additional updates, stuff about mindset. Yesterday, by the way, I published a video here just specifically on Twitter about the injective protocol, INJ. So if you're interested to watch that, here it is. A lot of people asked for an INJ update. Also next week, you can vote again for coins for me to update. You see last week, or this week actually, INJ did win in the poll. So what I wanted to share with you is this Ethereum update, which I kind of lost now. Let me find it here. So, no, not this one. That was the one before. Let me scroll to the one. So Ethereum, there you go. Yeah. So this is the one where the price came down from this top and was quite a strong move to the downside. But you can see that the idea was the wave count to the downside was completed. So this yellow support region was already on the chart, I think weeks before or days before. We saw the dip into the support region, and there has been a nice reaction. And we, in such a pullback of a wave 2 or the E wave pullback in the wave 4 triangle, we've been watching for an ABC move down. The C wave was impulsive, and we've then seen a reaction, right? So the idea was that we get a reversal here, or at least we can watch for one, while knowing and understanding that the chart is quite weak. Okay, so I did write it here, the price is broken above the trend line, which was here our initial signal that something more bullish could be playing out. It takes a break for, above the resistance area next, and so on for further confirmation. It always depends on how much confirmation you need, but the support boxes are typically where pullback traders would look for an entry. And we've now seen, as you can see here on the live chart, a nice rally in 5 waves already. Well, okay, yeah, it was a nice rally, but it's a questionable 5-wave structure. Still, though, I show it because I can count the move down complete, and we've seen a possibly impulsive reaction to the upside, another pullback into the next support region, which I communicated in yesterday's video, and now another rally from there. So it is possible that now we are in a breakout but I would have to warn, I mean, I don't like the structure of the first rally. Still though, that's only my qualitative assessment. That means maybe be more on the side of caution. Don't necessarily expect upside follow through, but you can still use the levels to trade. All right, they are objective. And I show you them because it's a reasonable assumption. 5 waves up, 3 waves down into support. The price reacted to the 50% FIB level, and anybody who bought the yellow box or even the orange box is now in profit, and you just need to manage risk. Next target for the bulls will be a break above $3,330. And then we can watch for a third wave rally potentially. This is what I'm going to watch for today, maybe tomorrow, and I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.